Dean Dutton, and I work with my wife in our family business, which is performing and music entertaining. My principal role in our business is Chief Financial Officer. So I keep track of how we are doing financially. I manage the cash flow, which means that every day I make sure that there is enough money in our accounts to cover the checks and credit card expenditures that we have. So I check the bank accounts frequently and look at purchasing power report that our bookkeeper gives me 3 times a week, and that enables me to make sure that there's enough money in each account to cover the expenses.
He gives me a kiss on the forehead, because I'm the youngest.
I really love Grandpa, and I love singing the song to him. It feels really nice to do it every night. So this is how much I love him.
It brings such a special spirit when we sing it, and then when all of the kids come out, and it just kind of, unifies us as a family, and we try to remember what our show's about and what we try to tell people.
We used to sing it to our grandpa, and so that song has a lot of sentimental meaning. My grandma and grandpa loved it when we sing that song. I think I was like 10 or 11 when we started singing that song. And now for our kids to sing it to their grandpa.
Being around my grandchildren brings a lot of joy into my life. I feel it's one of the greatest blessings that I have.
One of my fondest memories as a little girl is when my dad would sing to us right after he put us into bed at night. I just loved listening to him sing those stories. And no matter how I felt, if I was tired or sad or mad at one of my brothers, he always seemed to make me feel better.
Quack, 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 there's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter. He took a bite of a lily pad. He flapped his wings and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck sitting in the water. Quack, quack, quack. I've been working on the railroad all livelong day.
I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away.
Can't you hear the whistle blow and rise up so early in the morning? Can't you hear the captain shouting,
Dinah, blow your horn.
Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Oh, Dinah, won't you blow your horn?
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo
and singing
fee-fi, 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 strumming on the old banjo.
So Dad is getting a little bit older, every year, a year older.
Mom had a great idea to have him play on a stool.
And he's now 81, 82. And of course, we've convinced him that he needs to sit on a stool so he can rest and not have to be standing up the whole show.
Now, if the stool's not there, he's really upset.
So that's kind of become his look. Here I am, sitting on the stool, playing the guitar, smiling, enjoying the show. And so that's Dad now. Dad and his stool.
So I have found that a comfortable way for me to perform on stage is sitting on a stool. A lightly padded stool is comfortable for me. So that's how I do my guitar parts most of the time, sitting on the stool. And when we work up a new number in the show, I will work up that part, and one of the numbers that we do only once a year, so I have to review that, is What Child Is This? In my wildest dreams, before we became full-time professional entertainers, I had never thought of standing on stage in a pair of lederhosen and singing the German folk song, Horch, was kommt von Draussen, Rein.
1, 2, 3, 4, Horch, was kommt von draußen rein? Holla hi, holla ho, wird wohl mein Liebchen sein. Holla hi, ho, geht vorbei und schaut nicht rein. Holla hi, holla ho, kann ja nicht gewesen sein. Holla hi, ho. Leute haben's oft gesagt, holla hi, holla ho, was ich für ein Liebchen hab. Holla hi, ho, lass sie reden, ich bleib fein still. Holla hi, holla ho, kann ja lieben, wenn ich will. Holla hi, ho.
I'm not very original when it comes to the songs that that I perform on stage. I just do what I'm told to do. I had never heard of the song made popular by Junior Brown, Highway Patrol, until someone suggested that I should perform that on stage. Well, I listened to it. It was a fun, entertaining, enjoyable song. So I learned it and donned my Highway Patrol uniform, which was a gift from my nephew.
I got a star on my car and one on my chest, a gun on my hip and the right to arrest. I'm a guy who's a boss on this highway, so watch out what you're doing when you're driving my way. If you break the law, you'll hear from me, I know. I'm wearing through the state on the Highway Patrol. Well, you know me when you see me, 'cause my authority is wide, my siren is screaming and my flashing red light. I work all day and I work all night to keep the law and order, trying to do what's right. If I write you out a ticket, then you better drive slow. I'm just doing my job on the Highway Patrol. On the Highway Patrol, the Highway Patrol, my hours are long and my pay is low, but I'll do my best to keep you driving slow. I'm just doing my job on the Highway Patrol. Driving too fast like you shouldn't do, you can bet your boots I'm coming after you. If you want a race, then get on a racetrack, or if you try to run away, I'm gonna bring you back. I'm here to keep all the speeders driving slow. I'm just doing my job on the Highway Patrol. On the Highway Patrol, the Highway Patrol, my hours are long and my pay is low, but I'll do my best to keep you driving slow. I'm just doing my job on the Highway Patrol. I'm just doing my job on the Highway Patrol.
One thing that adds quite a bit of stress to my performing is the extremely difficult costume changes that I'm required to make.
Costume changes what? His 3 ties he has to change?
You can't imagine the stress and difficulty associated with changing out of a yellow tie to a burgundy tie and then to a white tie. As things have evolved in preparing for the show, it's just worked out for me to be responsible for tuning the plucking stringed instruments. That is the guitars and the banjos and the basses, both the upright and the electric bass and the mandolin. So I take a few minutes before each show, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and tune all of those instruments before every show that we do. Favorite song to perform on stage is probably a toss-up between 16 Tons, made popular by Tennessee Ernie Ford, and Highway Patrol, sung by Junior Brown.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Got some things going on over at the theater that I need to do before the day's over with, so hopefully I can do that after the rehearsal.
We generally eat together at home, that is Sheila and I, and we share that responsibility. I cook some of the things and she cooks some of the things.
Well, now that I've settled on a plan of action, let's go ahead with it.
We're responsible for the functioning of our business. Sheila and I have our roles, and each of our individual adult children have their responsibilities also.
Another big blessing of having a family business is working with my husband. We have always had a great relationship. We're very much alike in the way we view the world and things that are important to us, but to be able to work with him and to feel that kind of support, what a gift that is. He really thinks I'm good at things. and he's so sweet. He's just so complimentary, and he'll go, "Oh honey, how do you keep everything so organized in your mind? I could never do that." He's always pointing out things that he loves about the contributions I make to his life and to the business and to the family's life. I think we comply with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything else looks good, I hope?
Yeah. Everything.
Do you think we'll ever retire? I don't see it, do you?
No.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Looking for my wallet and my car keys. Well, they can't have gone too far. Just as soon as I find my glasses, I'm sure I'll see just where they are. Supposed to meet someone for lunch today, but I can't remember where or who it is that I am meeting. It's in my organizer somewhere. Might have left it on the counter, or maybe outside in the car. Last time I remember driving, 'twas to that memory enhancement seminar. What's that far-off distant ringing? And that strangely familiar tone? It must be the person I am meeting, calling me on my old cordless telephone. Might have left it under the covers, or maybe outside on the lawn. And I've got just one more ring to go before my answering machine kicks on. Hi, this is Dean, and your call means a lot to me, so leave a message at the tone. And I'll do my best to try to remember to call you back when I get home. Beep, Dean, this is Sheila, and I'm trying not to cry. I've been waiting here for over an hour. I thought you loved me. This is goodbye. Well, the voice sounds familiar. And the name, it rings a bell. Let's see, where was I? Oh well.
Performing with my family has been very enjoyable for me, and every time the family has an opportunity to do something new, either an opportunity to travel abroad and perform or to appear on some television show, although I don't have a major performing role, I want to be with them.